Baby, I see you hanging with your friends, chillin', day and night for days on end. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time. I'm the last one you prioritize. Peeping your IG pictures on my phone. I won't spend another night at home. Okay, I'ma just be on my way. You see, I'm not the one you take for granted, babe. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, we're the kind of love that I used to know. Baby, so can you take me on a date? It's simple, things you do to make me stay. Now it's like you don't even try. I used to wonder why, but now I'm left with no more tears to cry. I know that life can be busy, love, but you make time for the ones you love. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, we're the kind of love that I used to know. If you want me the way I want you, put your all into all that you do. It's only right, it's what I deserve. Love, tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. Did your mind go on vacation, leaving your affection for me at home? Tell me what you've done for me, done for me, done for me, done for me lately. With your heart and your attention, with the kind of love that I used to know.
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the for my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, on my totem is nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings I throw on my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you almost spotted the feast. I've been on go mode, show mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting to my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a Hawkeye on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man.
Hello. Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Nicole Reloaded. Please let me know if you can hear me or not. Press a 1. I just got this news, y'all. I am shaking. How you doing, Rico? I am literally shaking. I want to go get my daughter from school right now. Let me tell y'all what's going on. Okay, there's been a deadly shooting down in Texas. It's at an elementary school. Excuse me, y'all. Multiple people died after a school shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, Tuesday afternoon, but the details remain unclear. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said 14 students and one teacher died. It says, meanwhile, local hospitals said that 2 people were killed and dozens more were injured. They saying a suspect is in custody, and the FBI and the ATF are assisting local police with the investigation. Now, from what I was told, that please do not call me while I'm live streaming. Um, um, you can hear me? Okay. Okay, President Biden has been briefed on the school shooting. Hold on, y'all. Like, don't call me when I'm live. Unless you want to get, like, really cussed out. Stop. Okay. Anyway, President Biden has been briefed on the school shooting and will be speaking tonight, the White House says. The White House press secretary, Karen Jean-Pierre, tweeted that the President Biden has been briefed on the school shooting in Texas. President Biden they just keep repeating stuff, y'all. Brief on the horrific news of the elementary school shooting in Texas, will continue to be briefed regularly as information became available, she tweeted. Okay, his prayers are with the families impacted by the awful event, and he will speak this evening. And when he arrives back at the White House, Jean Perry added, if y'all have any family members or anything down in Texas, I would tell you all to keep praying for y'all families, for everyone to stay safe and get your butt. Y'all go get y'all kids from school, because I'm about to go get my daughter. I'm going to pull her out early. I've already contacted the school. I don't even think I'm going to let my daughter go to school tomorrow. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. Can y'all hear me? I don't even know if y'all can hear me or not. Because, like, I'm buffering and... Like, I have a really bad connection. I don't even see... I can't even tell if y'all can hear me or not. Like, everything is, like, freezing right now, and I don't seem to understand why. It's very aggravating. It's very aggravating. Okay, is my sound... Let me see. I think I'm going to let my daughter go to school tomorrow. Okay. All right, let me give you guys... Let me see an update, so y'all can hear what's going on.
December of 2012.
Everything is like freezing on these news
I'm
channels.
just reviewing the count. That one, we're leaving 26 people dead.
Oh my God.
Here we have 15 dead, but that we don't know.
Jesus Christ.
We have been told that there are those injured at nearby hospitals, including some who might be critically injured. We're still waiting on reports out of the hospital. Right now, these medical centers who are treating individuals in this shooting who have suffered injuries in this shooting, their number one priority isn't to say, okay, you're in critical, okay, you have minor injuries.
That's why
the priority right now is treating those individuals.
Oh,
and so we
children.
are hopeful and just praying that we have no further loss of life here in the area west of San Antonio, Texas.
My baby ain't going back.
We did have medical helicopters life-flighting people earlier. That's what it appeared to be. We had medical helicopters that were coming to and from Uvalde, Texas. So whether or not some people were transported to San Antonio, I think that's going to become more clear in time. San Antonio being a larger hub with, of course, more equipped medical centers and hospitals. So,
oh my goodness, I can't get this to work. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'll try now. What I'll try to do, folks, is try to address some of our commenters. I haven't done that to this point. Just kind of letting the information come forth first. I think it's important for us to report and then react. If you do it the other way, believe me, you get in a whole lot of trouble. So what we're going to try to do now is we're going to try to spotlight some comments and give you a voice wherever you're watching from. You deserve to have your voice heard. We're going to look for some comments in the Facebook Live and the YouTube Live comment section. The system as it works, especially with a news story as sensitive as this one, we don't want to display anybody's comments that don't want to be displayed. So if you have something to say, or if you have a question that you would like answered, or at least attempted to be answered, use the hashtag that's underneath my name on the left side of your screen.
I'm going to go back so y'all can get caught up a little bit.
14 students and a teacher dead. Also, too, it is going to be extremely painful to report the ages of these students. But this shooting occurring at a school
in an elementary school, y'all.
Third and fourth graders.
I cannot believe
as we understand it. That was the grades that they gave me, or excuse me, that the press conference provided us with. Second, third, and fourth grade. Whether or not there were any students at this school that were younger than that, or whether or not any students that were injured or killed in this incident that are younger than that, but they did mention second, third, and fourth grade. And Uvalde. Now we have some of the crews now. They're coming out. You can see this is what happens now at the scene of breaking news. We have crews that were coming in and out, and we also have, you can see, police in gear. They're off there in the distance holding the door open, and you can see that there's a group that have gathered here underneath this tree. They've been there for at least an hour now, just seated under this tree. And I think that this is, again, the reunification point. So there's a lot of community members that are coming together that are luckily just at a complete loss for what has transpired.
I gotta talk to my daughter,
Texas town.
To my daughter's father.
Looking here at some other feeds as well.
I had to talk to my daughter's father and her grandmother. I don't know if I can. I don't think I might send my baby back to school. I think she needs to be homeschooled. You know there's gonna be copycats, y'all. God forgive me for even saying that, but we in some last days, and some people are evil. They're evil. People being locked down in the pandemic. People dealing with psychological issues. Y'all better pray like y'all ain't never prayed before, y'all. And this happened down in Texas, y'all.
What is Chris Murphy talking about when he's begging his colleagues to come to the table? And he said, "You may not agree with everything I want to do. That's fine." What is sort of in your view?
I need a drink.
Talking about when he's speaking about what is achievable.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I want the loss of 14 students and one teacher.
Get you back.
I think that teachers are gonna have to get trained to be able to carry guns, and that's sad that school's gonna turn into full military like shit. Like, this is ridiculous.
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Girl,
What's going on? Another school shooting?
Yeah, girl, down in Texas.
What part of Texas?
Hold on, girl, my hands are shaking so bad.
I know, I heard your voice.
Never been it's breaking now. Then they saying it might be 26 children. I cannot confirm that. It happened somewhere, I think, by where Jay Wilson lived. Multiple people died after a shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, Tuesday afternoon.
Mm.
Governor Greg Abbott said 15 people, 14 students, and one teacher died. Meanwhile, at a local hospital,
Mm.
they're transporting people as we speak now. This happened to third and fourth grade children.
Oh my God. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's not okay. Just breathe. I'm here, Nicole. I knew something was wrong.
Y'all don't
I,
think I'm gonna send my baby back to school? I feel
God got,
so bad for the parents.
yeah.
We live in such an evil place.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Even the newscasters are crying. They having panic attacks and all kinds of shit on the news.
I'm when will it end? That's what it's sad. It's sad. Mothers are crying right now. Mothers are crying right now. I've been preaching on this, Nicole, for a while. I've been saying we need to. I don't even know what to say. It's not their fault. It's
I
not their
told that
fault that
lady to
someone had
message
it.
me when my daughter is ready for school. I'm gonna go get her.
Yeah, yeah. You know she gonna be out. You did okay. That's what. Right now, let's focus. Let's try to start. Let's stick local first, and then we'll go. Then we'll go global.
There's
Okay.
been a lot of threats out here, though. They just been able to catch them before it got bad, like where they caught them with guns and stuff
Mm,
here.
yeah.
And my baby has been dealing with racism over at the school. I told the lady I don't even want to press charges at this point,
Mhm.
especially after hearing what I just heard, because I don't want to put anybody in danger. You don't know what could
Right.
be connected to the family or
Mm.
anything like that or whatever, especially after seeing this. Ain't no punk or nothing, but I'll let
Guys,
guide
go.
me in regards to that.
Well, yeah. Nicole. Hey, RG. God, you got to just pray over your children. You know,
Yes, we do.
and pray over them, and before they leave, pray over their clothes, their food, their
Yep.
books, their pencils, even down to the pencil and paper. You better put the word up on it, honey. I cannot.
Hmm.
That baby gonna be all right. She got a praying mama. She got a praying mother. Say, look, I'm at a loss for words, and I don't want to say anything that's gonna be politically incorrect. But I'm gonna sit right here with
And they
you.
said there's allegedly the shooter could have been could have been 18.
It doesn't,
There's a lot of hate groups and stuff like that are being built online. That's the reason why I don't
right.
like the reason why I don't like the beef sector. I'm not saying I don't dislike the
Yeah,
people that are
okay.
in the beef sector, but I don't like what the beef sector represents.
Mhm. Nicole. It's degradation. It's self mutilation, self degradation. It is just self harm all
It's
the
a
way
darn
around.
shame that
I can't
second
do it
grade
no
teachers
anymore.
gonna have to sit up there with guns on because if I was my homegirls, a couple of my homegirls as teachers, man, I'm like, y'all better go get suited and booted.
You ain't never
Better
lied.
find you a real pretty ass vest
Mhm. I
because you
was
gonna
blessed.
need one.
Mhm.
School's gonna turn into military camps if you want your kids protected.
Right.
I'm just
Well,
wondering how is these young gunmen, just able to walk into, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because it's not like you got to think. Okay, you're talking about a predominantly, Caucasian neighborhood, probably. Okay, and we have metal detectors in the black schools in New York City. Okay, you saw Lean on Me. We got bars. We got all the security to police our own children. Okay, that's why I said let me just kind of relax a little bit because that's what's going on. You're talking about a different socioeconomic group. So when you look at it, when you go to the hood, they got guards there.
It's Robb Elementary School. Robb
Mm,
Elementary shooting. That's the
mm.
name of the school.
Yeah, so it's lackadaisical because out here where we live, it won't happen
It
to
was
me.
a male shooter, they say.
Mm.
14 students killed one teacher. Hold on, this is another update. Okay. The teacher, I'm sure, was probably trying to save them babies' lives. The 18-year-old suspect, a student at Uvalde High School, is also dead, he said. So I guess the one was from a high school. That's why I was trying to tell the lady with that little boy making that being racially profiling my daughter. This is where stuff like this should not go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to document it because you don't know you know what I'm saying? He could be watching. You don't know what he
That's
can be
right.
involved in and all kinds of stuff. And then before you know it, he going around hurting black children because my baby's skin black. Because I
And,
said, because
well,
my
first of
daughter
all,
said
let me
if that
stop you,
was her saying
Nicole.
that,
Nicole,
if it was my daughter that said that, what he did to my child, she would have been RPC.
let me say this. Let me stop you right now, right now, right now, right now. Number one, you're not going to put that thought in the universe on Cheyenne like that. Your baby's fine. So we're going to watch our words because words are power. They cut asunder between the joint, the marrow, and the bone. So no, I have
No,
to.
ain't nothing gonna happen to Cheyenne in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. She's covered in the blood. But I'm
Thank
saying
you.
what I told the principal that I want to document it because you don't know what this
That,
young man like. You need to investigate with the with school. You know what I'm saying? People
absolutely
bringing guns and stuff like that. It needs to be documented and placed on that child's record. Period.
right. Oh, absolutely. And you should be steadfast and get that done. I mean, that's just the reality of it all. Now she's all right, but documentation is awareness.
Yeah, that's all I was requesting, but
Okay.
they have to find the child guilty for it. How you doing, Doreen? Doreen TRG 32, Miss Red. Welcome, my love. LGI Queen of Sisterhood. How you doing, my sister? And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I think
And
Emmanuel's in here somewhere. Hey, my love, how you doing?
no, I'll give to my child.
Yeah, you're right. I sure am, Emmanuel. I sure am.
Nicole,
Oh, we gonna have to figure out how to put her in a private school that got really good
or
security.
homeschooler. Homeschool. I got you
She's
in my.
not. I doubt she's gonna want to be homeschooled though. Psychologically, she didn't like it during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. The homeschool program is a lot different than we were growing up. There's a lot of interaction, field trips, and everything. It's totally different. Look into it. It's totally different. The pandemic did not digest the plus signs of homeschool. Where I'm from, is they just as much interaction. They got the computers and things like that. So it's almost really the same as going to school. They have PE, they have outings. Just look into it. I don't know in your area, but I would definitely look into it. What time you gotta go pick up Cheyenne?
And didn't Texas just change their law or something like that about opening carry or something like that?
That's a Bible Belt state, sis. And what they say? People hold on to their Bibles and their guns. You right back at that. We have a Democratic administration now. Okay, so you got to understand. And you're down in Texas. All those states, all them red states down there, they are gun toting, states. So I'm not surprised with anything when it comes to the gun laws. Do I think that they should be stricter? Hell yeah, they should be stricter. I mean, you talking about
I mean,
babies
I
here.
just don't
I'm
understand why
in the South.
18-year-old needs a
Right.
AK-47 or R
They
for
should have
like
that.
military artillery. Why does a young person
Right.
need that type of
Right. And
look
where
at
were the
that?
parents?
Oh yeah, he came ready to kill. Look
Yeah,
at
where
this.
were right, but see, where was the signs? It behooves me how people can say, "Oh, well, little Johnny didn't know," or "Little Johnny." No, that's bullcrap. Little Johnny knew you weren't doing your damn job because
Nah,
they
they ain't.
talk about it. They don't just go in silence. Studies have shown that there's talks of it. I mean, you talk about Dylan Roof, you talk about a whole bunch of things, Nicole. So, yeah, that's it on that one. Oh boy, I tell you, hey TRG again,
Hey,
baby.
Lady Blue.
Yeah, you got to look at it in totality. You cannot. This is not an isolated incident. Hell, I
Right.
remember. I remember Columbine.
And I bet you any kind of money too, sis. Something started
But
online. How much you want to
right,
bet? I bet you something started online. I bet you it was warning signs. I
exactly.
bet you. Let's make a
They
bet.
act, girl. Don't give me the preaching on here. Don't give me the preaching. They act like Sandy Hook.
Them kids be on Rollerblocks, TikTok,
Girl,
Discord, all kinds of stuff. It needs to be YouTube, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram,
yeah.
Facebook needs to have these channels and stuff or
Right.
whatever. I believe they need a
Yeah.
whole cyberbullying
There you go.
type of task force that people are specialized and
Exactly.
seeing trigger words and stuff that can happen if you got to pull them in and investigate or give them special counseling or
Uh,
something like that that can be some type of preventative measures.
there you go.
I know you can't stop everything, but it be stuff
Algorithm.
people be saying because that dude down in where was it down in New York? How did that whole discord take place and nobody said nothing? All them people that was involved in that private chat, all of them need to go to jail. They all need to be charged with murder too. Yes, I said it.
Exactly. And that's the thing you gotta talk about with Google right now since you're on the air, because artificial intelligence can pick up keywords. Listen, they're flagging people and giving them warnings on their channel for hate speech. I just did a piece on Black women and censorship. That video is gone. Nicole, can you believe that? That was totally gone.
Not surprised.
Yeah, but for what? And how is it hate speech? I'm a Black woman.
How you doing, Lady Blue?
Right. So, yeah, they took my
Right. Spend them line online with no supervision, my love. You right?
that. So yeah, I remember. I remember all of that like it was yesterday. So there's not much, it's, and we can't get numb to this. We cannot get numb to what's going on. It would not do our kids justice at all. It wouldn't be safe for us to get numb. Quite sad. It is totally sad why it's going on. Because you can't tell me that there was parental neglect.
Huh? You breaking up, baby.
I said, how many children, how many adults?
Well, from the news update that I got thus far. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the picture? Got the picture. The shooter name says the photo shows an 18-year-old Salvador. He was Hispanic. Ramirez, identified by law enforcement sources, says at the Robb Elementary School shooting. Hold on. Let me download his image and change it in the StreamYard.
Okay.
Hold on. Here's a Latino kid.
Well, that's the demographic. When I say it's terrible. Oh, my voice is gone.
Okay, girl, I'm tripping so bad. I'm trying to go and erase the damn StreamYard to add the damn change the damn thumbnail on here.
Girl, my hand's shaking. I can't believe
It's not even showing that I'm live. Did it kick us off?
Girl, you talking about the damn shooting? Did it kick us off? I know you lying. Let me go on my computer.
I can't change the thumbnail. Won't let me.
Still live. Put a one in the chat, please. I know you lying, Nicole.
No, I can't see it back in my studio. I can't edit. I can't do nothing.
TRG, are we live? I know you.
Y'all on my Twitter?
Hold on.
We still on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
That's weird.
That is so weird. Nicole, why they always doing it? Girl, wait, let's not jump to conclusions. Hold on.
I really can't see it in my studio.
Let me see. Nicole reloaded. Sis, if you can hear me, put a one in the chat. I think you're still live, baby. Okay, we still live. Yes. Ooh. You live. Girl, that's a sign. Stop, Nicole. Kill the live stream. Look at the back chat. Remember this? You doing too good. Thank you, sis. I knew you'd hear my voice.
Yeah, thank you, TRG. Can you hear me? See, look, and it kick her off. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back here, girl. I got so nervous I hit the daggone X. Girl, you tried it. Did you see what I put in the back chat?
I'm trying to give y'all the picture of the boy. I got the damn picture.
Turn your volume down on your TV.
Okay, hold on.
And don't say the word KIDS or the word CHILDERN. It's artificial intelligence, Nicole. Right now, I'm on my TV. You got 9 people watching you.
Hold on.
See how you did your title? That's how you got to speak. It's just becoming that time. Big Brother's not playing. I ain't got time for him or his whole situation. Not today. Not today. It's too much going on. And it's a damn shame. This is
Okay,
terrible.
I finally found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if they let me change the thumbnail.
Well, I'm not going to try not to talk too much. I'm just sitting here. I want
You ain't no kid. I can post this punk.
to.
No, what I'm saying is he ain't no kid. I can post this punk.
Why he 18?
That's what they're stating. Allegedly, he 18.
And see, even though he's 18, his brain probably isn't. I probably believe people aren't fully developed. That's not an adult. I don't care what no one says. It's not the behavior responsible
Yeah,
adult.
it don't want me to. It don't want me to change it. It's not letting me. See, I be telling y'all I be doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, your channel be bugging sometimes, but you got it, Nicole. You got to keep pushing forward. You cannot give up. You have too much knowledge out there. So I was telling people today, you are the go-to person. You are definitely the go-to person. How long you gonna think you're gonna be live?
Not that much longer.
Yeah, I need to
I
talk
just
to you.
want to have my baby ready.
Okay. Yeah, call me too because I need to talk to you about a couple of things from our meeting earlier today. Uh,
This is
I don't
weird. Like it really won't let me change it, y'all.
spending hours online with no supervision. Yeah, that's so key right there. No supervision. What's that? Tiffany Taylor. They had another school, SHOOTING. Another 18 years old was the GUNMAN. Girl, I don't want to say nothing on your channel, Nicole.
Oh, girl, shoot.
But me
It
on
just
mine,
is.
I was getting
It
ready to go
is
to.
what it is.
Mhm. Girl, this doesn't make any damn
I
sense.
mean, darn, shoot. I've been on social media long enough. I'm a vlogger. I have a right to talk about what's going on
Right.
around the world. Not
Yeah.
violating YouTube rules nor their policy. This is a breaking story, so the updates can change as we go
Right.
along.
Hey, Doreen, Lady
Y'all
Blue,
keep praying for the families, y'all.
Tiffany
That's
Taylor.
not gonna let me change the thumbnail.
Girl, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry. Focus on your content and keep it moving. You doing good. I'm right here with you. This is a shame. You're right. It's a lack of supervision. You cannot tell me that you don't overhear your kids talking.
And
And
see,
it's got
you got to be peeping game because I be catching it before I catch it when it drop. I got this African brother. God bless you, my brother. That he sent me a long time ago. And
what?
let me get access to breaking stories faster than most
Oh
people.
yeah, girl, you sure girl, you doing it. That's what I said. I told Booty Bill today. I said because I was doing
But
that.
the thing is though, my
Uh,
shit be running slow. Like I don't know why. I spend $370 a month to have powerful internet, and it seemed like the more I
mm,
want to go live, the slower my shit get.
really, we'll just have to call them out and tell them to come look at the wiring. It could be the inside wiring. As
I've
opposed to
had them. I'm gonna call them out again though, because they
yeah,
messing with my money.
yeah. Well, you got all that good old technology in your house, so it could be pulling. You can only run so much over copper.
No, the system that I have is supposed to be able to handle up to 30 devices.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's good news then.
That's all right, but if you got kids and shit, but it's just me. I'm only running 7.
Yeah, I can. I had that same. Some I didn't have 30, but I had enough. Gigabyte.
Yeah, it
Gigabyte
shouldn't drop unless
broadband.
it's like because I have two. I have a guest Wi-Fi and I have a home Wi for like guest, and then my main one, and it's Mega Blast. It's supposed to be powerful and
Well,
whatever.
well, you
And
know what?
I,
I'm just gonna calm you down. Let me get your mind on something else. It's gonna be in the news. It's gonna be in the
yeah,
news.
they don't let me change this damn thumbnail. I'm gonna
I know.
be ready
I,
to kick a nigga in the throat.
don't do that. And please don't not insert them memes with all them graphics and stuff. Someone we gonna kick you in the throat. That's what I thought about. Um, you see how you talking about the broadband setup and everything, Nicole? You are such a great educator, and you know I'm big on education. We're talking about schools right now, so it's
You know
appropriate.
what's funny?
What's
Y'all
that?
gonna probably think I'm crazy. Peep game, y'all.
What?
Yesterday, my feed started. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Please don't think I'm crazy, y'all.
What?
In my feed yesterday, monkeys. Just I'm not calling nobody children or nothing. Our kids monkeys. I'm just wondering how the algorithm work, right?
Right.
And it started showing me all these videos, just all out the blue, of monkeys
Okay.
killing they babies.
What?
And
What?
then when I started, like, I can show y'all my search history because I'm like, when stuff pop up like that, I just be wondering, like, what is the algorithm trying to say to
What?
me?
What's
Say to
this?
me.
This one trip you out. The first thing came to my mind. You know I'm very spiritual minded. And I always follow my first mind because that's my God mind. Um,
Hey,
when you
Tiffany Taylor, there's my baby right there. I haven't seen you in a while. I've missed you. I
yes,
love you, girl.
hey Tiffany, I was saying that did you say you gotta watch what you say on these applications and even on your cell phone. I notice when I'm talking, having a conversation, and I say I'm gonna go on vacation. Next thing I know, I got a whole bunch of ads for
Like for
travel.
vacations and plane rides and stuff like that.
So you could have possibly said something that made that happen. I can't stand it. It's Big Brother. It's
I
scary.
don't know, but the thing is, it was a whole bunch about infants being killed, even though it was monkeys. But they try to say that humans evolved from
But
monkeys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just thought it was kind of strange. Let's see what they're
That's
saying.
actually chopper
but
audio
also
there. There's the correspondent who just delivered this
okay.
report. Going back to the chopper feed,
Um,
we'll continue to monitor these feeds, folks, and try to stay here with you live as long as we can.
Let me go back. Dude be
Cindy
dropping.
Marceau.
He be dropping some good news, man. Not,
what's
I
good?
mean, his updates be fire.
And again, I'm just gonna make it very, very clear in our comment section. The blame game is very real when it comes to social media in situations like this. We're not going to be partaking in that. This is very much right now about the human element to this and not the political and policy element of this. There will be time for politics. There will be time for policy. In fact,
Yeah, they already
on
blaming the
politics in this
Democratic
country,
Party right now.
that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on just about every channel of the internet.
They're airlifting children to the children and people that have been injured. Okay, people are being airlifted and stuff to San Antonio, and different hospitals in the area.
I'm gonna share your video. I'll be right back. Let me go share it. I'll be right back.
In
Okay.
Florida, of course, you're talking about. When you're talking about school shootings. Of course, you can't help but go back to perhaps the school shooting that is on the forefront of everyone's minds here in Florida. When you look at what unfolded here today, and you're talking about what happened at Stoneman Douglas High School.
See, and the name
people
keep
were
changing.
killed,
I read Rob. He said
17 others injured as a result of the shooting that occurred by Nicholas Cruz. Nicholas Cruz, who has been in the news of late, has been in court hearings that have taken place for Nicholas Cruz.
Okay, I believe he must be talking about a school shooting that took place down in Florida. As he's doing the update for the shooting that took place
when you have violence, when you have a shooting at a school, it
Texas.
just brings back some extremely painful memories for other communities in the country that have experienced.
Oh my gosh. Okay, allegedly peep game, y'all. Allegedly the shooter also allegedly murdered his grandmother before surrounding the wait. Hold on. Allegedly, I don't know if this is true. Allegedly that there are reports that the shooter murdered his grandmother just prior to going to the school. Can anyone verify this?
Google it now. I said Nicholas Cruz. I was sharing. I heard that he said he's in the news, so it's got to be something with
I think that's a shooting that took place down in Florida because he's updating. He's broadcasting from Florida, talking about what took place in Texas. And he's bringing up
December of
Sandy,
2012.
Sandy Hook. Of course, when school shootings come up, you think about the prior ones.
This country to solve what has been unfolding over the last decade plus when it comes to violence in our schools. It's just something to remember for the future, not today, but it's something. And your vote absolutely does in fact matter. So you just have to remember this. You could listen. I don't care if it's left. I don't care if it's right. I don't care which way you feel. But I think that everybody can agree that this cannot be tolerated. That this cannot be just allowed to happen, and we don't identify a problem in this country. So it's not a conversation, in my opinion, for today. I think that the conversation has to be had at some point. But it's something to be very mindful. The emotions that you are feeling today.
Oh, God.
Okay. That on the days when these conversations do begin to occur, especially with, of course, this being an election year for so much of the country, it's very, very important that you determine what the issues are in this country. You do. I'm talking to wherever you're joining us from in this country. You determine what the issues are. So it really falls on you as to making sure that your voice is heard in moments that matter most.
Girl, here's the Nicholas Cruz. Cruz pleads guilty to 7 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder in October after admitting to using an AR-15 during the 2018 Valentine's Day massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. I remember that right there. Yes, yep. That is it right there. 17 counts of murder and attempted murder. That was in October. And they called it the 2018 Valentine's.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
The Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. I remember that as soon as I read it. Yep.
Okay.
And he's on trial now. They're just talking about. Let me see the date of this article. May 23rd, 2022 at 6:27 p.m. So that's very, very recent. I remember the boy's face too. Yep. Girl, it's getting out of hand.
They say, okay, here it says, let me see, the incident developing Educational Week only includes the details of 26 shootings that occurred prior to Tuesday's tragedy. Of 26 school shootings with injuries or death, 40 people were injured, 6 people were killed, 5 students or children other than 1 staff member. The organization is tracking shootings where firearms were discharged and where any other person other than the suspect has a bullet wound resulting from the incident. Education Week also includes incidents that has happened on kindergarten through 12th grade school properties and or on a school bus and occur when school is in session during school-sponsored events. They say they don't track cases in which the only shots were fired from school resources, the police say. So this is, let me see, KNPR National. 27 school shootings have taken place so far this year.
27. What time you gotta go get the baby?
Oh, I go and get her in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
I pull my car down. It's hot as fish grease out there.
No, listen to me though. If 10 minutes, I think you should leave now. Just my sisterly advice, because parents are going to be. I don't care what state, what county you in. Parents are going to be alarmed, and to get ahead of the traffic and the rest. So that when she sees you, she can see you at the designated pickup spot.
I already took care of that girl. She told me when to meet her. I got it. Okay. I can't put the baby in the car anyway. It's 100 degrees. It got to cool down.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she told me don't worry. The school is safe.
Well, that's a blessing. Yes, it's too much. 27. That's a lot, and it's sad because it hasn't died down, for lack of better words.
Right. It's amped up.
Huh?
See, and they changed it. I don't know if the 15, maybe because he go.
You gotta get that.
This my homegirl probably calling, telling me to check on the kids. You heard about what happened? Hello? Oh, girl, I'm on live right now. Did you hear about what happened? That school shooting down in Texas? Yeah. Wait, girl, I'm on live stream. I'm on live stream right now, sis, and they'll be able to hear me. I'll call you when I get in the car.
Oh.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna jump down want to make sure you was okay since you only gonna be about 10 more minutes. So
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want excuse me, for us to be knowledgeable, know what's going on in our communities.
that's right.
We got to learn how to protect ourselves and know what the laws are.
Hey,
And if you see something,
say something.
you need to say something, man.
That's what I say. I don't care if they say I'm minding somebody else's business. I sure am minding it. I sure am minding somebody's business every day so we can all be safe. That's what being a community
I'm
activist.
talking about 2 more dead. This is
Well,
breaking. I don't know if that is to be true.
Nicole, why don't you just wait to watch it all till maybe about it's gonna be breaking news night tonight. I just never forget the Sandy Hook Columbine. I could just name them. That's how bad it is. It's just very disheartening. It's almost
The
cruel.
number is rising, y'all.
Yeah, it's cruel. It's cruel. It's
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
cruelty at its best, girl. Cruelty at its best. Mm-mm-mm.
I know the editor. This is sad. I'm brokenhearted by hearing about this. My prayers go out to the state of Texas, especially to the family members. I can't even fathom what they could.
Yeah, and they haven't even finished the trial. The jury selection is going for the trial for the Marjorie Stone school shooting. So I mean, come on, enough is a damn enough. When is
Yep.
Congress pass stricter gun laws? You know, I don't believe in having weapons in your house around kids. That's crazy. It's the lackadaisicalness of it all for me. All right, baby. I heard you.
Maybe they can create some type of system or something if a child's still in school or if they have some type of record or something that can go into a system and have special psychologists. They can get people more psychologists or forensic
Mhm.
gun
Yeah,
specialists, like, okay, well, let's just check in. Like, maybe people that have guns need to go and, like, you need to check
register.
in every now and again to see if your mind in the right place while you got all that artillery.
School system should have, if it was my brothers, they would have psychiatrists that are actual gun owners that know the signs. You know what I'm saying? A kid is holding his finger up, pointing the gun or going pow pow or whatever. It does. I mean, this kid is what 17, 18, but it happens way younger than that. Way younger than that. And the way
In
handgun
Europe, citizens don't own guns. Why
exactly.
does Americans feel the need? Baby, I don't know. I've been asking myself that too. And that is true. Yeah, in Europe, they don't own guns. And thank you, the editor, you popped out. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it, love. Man, I don't
Well,
know, y'all.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump down. This is sad. This is sad. I really at a loss for what I'm
He
struggling.
said also, the editor said, look at Canada, no school shootings. Right. This is
Right.
happening in America.
But we're too egotistical. We're too America.
Too out of control, too much freedom. Just do whatever the hell you want.
It's ego. Our government is very egotistical. They got the big I syndrome and the little U syndrome. So that's what it stands right there. It stands with self, and it's too much ego involved. I mean, how many do we have to have? Like I said, once again, they still have the trial for this Cruz. Okay, he's 17, 18 years old, still a baby as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Girl, all right, you be safe going to get Cheyenne. Okay.
See, and you see what Emmanuel Briggs said, and see, that's the thing, y'all.
What?
He right. Because now it's so out of control, even if they did take him away, like, I don't know, it's just confusing.
Yeah. All
Like,
right, then drop down.
all right, baby.
Call me when you enjoy the live stream. I need to talk to you anyways. Thank you, Manuel Bridge. Thank you, everybody in the Somniacs for supporting Nicole Reloaded. Let's go, Nicole. It's time to continue to build this platform. You got a special job to do for us, all right?
Oh, Lord, the editor don't believe that. You from the editor, you from the UK, babe?
We got a debate going on. Okay,
Yeah,
Nicole.
because I have people from all around the world, and like we talk about justice and stuff like that, and whatever. So I don't know. I'm confused about this gun stuff. I want one, but then I don't want one, and then it's like, well, I need one. Like I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can do something.
returning to school next year, it's going to be extremely difficult for this community. I don't even think that extremely difficult is really the right way to put it. It's going to be painful. It's going to come with just this tremendous caution.
Oh Lord, y'all be good.
Questions about security and mental health, and I'm talking about those students. The students need to feel safe. They need to feel like they are in a safe place to learn. And these students are going to have to now have very important conversations so that they feel that they can continue progressing through their childhood and progressing through elementary school without mental scars from this day. And even if they do, and it might be impossible for some of them to carry on without, can you imagine if your 7-year-old or your 8-year-old was in the classroom over and heard gunshots? You just imagine the trauma that leads to for that young child, hearing gunshots at school. Now, a child that young might not be able to just audibly understand that those are gunshots. I think children who are used to hearing loud noises like that, then maybe they're thinking it could be fireworks, it could be a variety of different things. A child's mind might not, if they're just hearing it, might not automatically go to gunshots, but upon learning that they are gunshots, that is going to be an extremely traumatizing event for that young child. And so these children, they deserve, and they will require all the help and emotional support and mental health treatment that they can get.
Hold on, y'all.
Here, those local news journalists deserve to be followed. I'm a local reporter. Out of all those vehicles,
LA now. Here is JV.
As a teacher, this is west of San Antonio at a Texas elementary school. The suspected shooter, who might have had a handgun and a rifle, fatally wounded by responding law enforcement. Hey there, folks. JB Buno here with you live. This is a breaking news story that we're following out of Uvalde, Texas. That's an area west of San Antonio. This is no longer an active shooter situation. It was as of this morning, when it was an all-hands-on-deck response by Texas law enforcement. We have seen the FBI, we've seen the DEA, we've seen county officials, we've seen San Antonio Fire Department, them sending their emergency response units to the scene. This is a live chopper feed that we have. We also have a feed showing you the Civic Center. The Civic Center is of note because we've been told that this is the reunification point for parents who are looking for their loved ones. Again, this shooting occurring at a Texas elementary school this morning, and we have 14 students reported dead. That, according to NBC News, who has been briefed by Governor Greg Abbott. We've also been told that a press conference is going to get underway at some point here shortly, but because of the rapidly evolving situation, that press conference has been pushed back at least temporarily. The press conference was expected to begin about half an hour ago, but because this, again, continues to rapidly evolve, that press conference has been pushed back, and as soon as we have that press conference, we're going to be taking it here for you live on WFLA Now. We've got several different feeds to show you here. I want to show you a new one that just came in that shows you the scene of the shooting itself. Let's go here to this feed live, And this is the area of where the shooting is said to have occurred. You can see in the foreground, we have crime scene tape, a perimeter that has been established. On the left side of your screen, you can see off there in the tent, there are officials from the FBI, the DEA. I think that the county sheriff's office is here as well. You can see units in tactical gear. And then let's show you what the scene looked like a short time ago. So this was video that was fed back to us by NBC News. You can see, again, Uvalde Fire Rescue responding, San Antonio Fire Rescue responding. Here we have a school bus, again, at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde. So there's some of the signage for the front area of the school where the shooting is said to have taken place. There we see the crime scene tape that has been put up as well. And again, for those of you just joining us, you're not misreading this on the bottom of your screen. You're not misreading the description on this social media video. It is 14 students deceased, according to Governor Greg Abbott, who spoke to NBC News, as well as one teacher in the area of Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. Some details on the shooter. Okay, 18 years old. We're hearing might be a local student, a local high school student. We're waiting on confirmed details about the student coming forth, but we believe that those details are starting to now be reported by network news. 18 years old who might have had a handgun and a rifle fatally wounded by law enforcement responding to the scene. So now we've got a couple of different shots to show you here. Let's go to this feed first and show you. It looks like this might be, again, near the scene of the shooting. It is. And let's show you now the aerial feed as well, the chopper feed. I think that they continue to airlift people, while we do have, of course, the reported number of 14 students, excuse me, and one teacher dead. We also have an untold number of people that have been injured. We're trying to get the exact injury count confirmed for you. As the chopper now pans out, this chopper feed has been available to us for some time, and I think is moving now to a different location in Uvalde, Texas. Here we have a second scene. They were just showing you some of the air traffic going to and from Uvalde, and there we have a vehicle. This is the first time we're seeing this. So here's a vehicle that looks like it's had its front significantly damaged. Apologies, folks. We're getting a lot of new information that's coming in the last 5 to 10 minutes. So I was just pausing to be able to hear some of that information in my earpiece. There's a lot of media descending now on Uvalde, Texas, a relatively small town, a tight-knit community based on, of course, all of the live reports that we've been hearing there from the scene. We actually just missed here a moment ago that these two women were embracing. Let's see if we can bring in some of the audio. Let's just try to listen to some of the raw audio from this feed. I'm going to see if I can boost it. Stand by. Moving to our second feed, again, the chopper in the air, examining some separate scenes that we have in Uvalde, Texas. Back here to this one vehicle that is in a ditch of some kind and has had the front of that vehicle damaged. Now, we don't know exactly how this fits in to the shooting that occurred. Again, it's been described to us as a Tuesday morning shooting. The exact time of that shooting and the active shooter situation, how long it took to defuse, all of those details are still coming in. There we can see some damage to the left driver's side, the rear driver's side tire, as well as, no, actually both tires on the driver's side, and significant damage to the front of the vehicle. As you can see, FBI and local law enforcement speaking. I'm going to show you this feed as well, again, showing you this is the reunification point. We're going to go here. And I believe that a reporter is speaking on this path, so let's just listen for a second. You can see people coming in and out of the building. This is, again, a reunification point for those in the Uvalde community. And now back to the chopper feed. And let's go split screen and show you both of these feeds at once so we're not missing too much. On the left side of your screen, this is an area near where the shooting took place or something connected to the shooting itself. Again, we believe that there are multiple scenes here in Uvalde, Texas, connected to the active shooter situation that unfolded earlier today. The right side of your screen is another one of those scenes that we're talking about, being shot here from the air, a pickup truck that is in this ditch, in this trench, and you can see it's significantly damaged and cannot move. Both of the tires on the driver's side are shot. So for those of you just joining us, let's just kind of rehash for a second what we're learning about this story in the last half hour, because a lot of this has been confirmed to the news outlets in Texas in the last half hour. So I'm going to go back to my notes here. We have 14 students. That's an overwhelming and gut-wrenching number. 14 students and a teacher killed in this shooting incident that occurred at the Texas Elementary School. The suspected shooter, who might have been armed with a handgun and a rifle, they're still piecing together exactly how much he was armed, how much ammunition he had on him. He was fatally wounded by responding law enforcement. This is no longer an active situation. He was 18 years old, we've been told. Initial accounts indicated that there were 13 people taken to the emergency room after the shooting. But a lot of these numbers, and when we have an active shooter situation, so many times, so often do these numbers that originally come out, they prove to be just rough estimations. And why are they rough estimations? It's usually because law enforcement, sometimes small community law enforcement, and also too the emergency response teams that are at these scenes and the emergency response workers or the ER workers in the area hospitals, they're just getting so many people coming through their doors. It can be difficult to keep an exact count when it's that chaotic of a situation. So a lot of times those numbers that come out at the beginning of an active shooter situation or the aftermath of an active shooter situation, those numbers can be erroneous. These numbers, though, we are hearing are confirmed. 14 students dead, 1 teacher dead, as confirmed by the Texas governor, Greg Abbott. All right, looks like the chopper has to refuel. Let's get you back to the ground shot, and let's just kind of listen in here for a moment. You can see this is also a media staging area. So this is the area where the media has been told to go. And also as well, for media staging area, this is oftentimes the place where a press conference will occur. We have been told that a press conference is going to occur at some point this evening. There are a lot of individuals in the Texas community that we're talking about here in Uvalde that are just clamoring for updates, just desperate for any kind of new information. And that information, as we understand it, is coming together and will be presented at a press conference at some time this evening. An exact time was not specified. There was originally going to be a press conference about 40 minutes ago. That was pushed back without a rescheduled start time as a result, as we understand it, of this being such a rapidly evolving situation. I believe that we have a reporter who is providing some information, a reporter on the ground. Let's check in with her. She's at the reunification area.
Families from Robb Elementary to come pick up their children from school. Just in the last few moments, we've seen a lot of families going in to get their children and a lot of families coming out with their children holding their hands, some even carrying pictures that they colored, headed back to their cars, ready to go safely home. We've also seen people leave crying, law enforcement always escorting them back to their cars. But we have seen law enforcement officials sometimes having to hold people up, getting back to their cars with the grief going on here today. A group of teachers passed through here a little bit earlier, still had their ID badges on and crying, and we're waiting for more information at this time. But reunifications are still happening here as we wait for that press conference. And this is also a voting center today, open until 7 p.m. for the primary runoff. So a lot of people coming in and out of this building, but the emotions are so high in such a small community as well. Yes, that whiteboard has since been moved, but there was a whiteboard out here with names of teachers so that parents, when they showed up, knew if their child was going to be here or at another reunification center. We're seeing a couple ambulances moving off past the Civic Center right now. Those are the sirens that you're hearing. We're seeing some ambulances move away. But yes, the whiteboard is now gone, but a lot of families still coming to be reunified here.
Okay. Okay, I had thought I had ended it, y'all, but apparently I didn't. Whew, I'm back to the house.
I would describe it as grief. There are people coming in, voting, sometimes learning more information as more.
Hold on, baby.
People are grieving. Families coming in to get their children on a day where they thought that they might not come home. It's unimaginably emotional here. A lot of people are shocked and concerned, and the community is coming together. We've seen a lot of hugs out here on the lawn, a lot of people sitting to talk and unpack what's happened here today, and the community is really coming together out here.
You got another one? What's that?
We have heard that it will be happening soon. We were told that they were setting up inside and that we would be let in just a few moments. So we will let you know as soon as we are able to go in.
Okay. God bless you. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Let me get this off the screen.
Clear.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
So
Let's
that
listen in.
civic center doubling, it was supposed to be a day where you're voting in the Texas primary runoff. I just want to make sure that we're accessing the correct feeds. I think our news camera crew here, they're repositioning. That's why we're looking here at the concrete. And this is what happens, folks, when we're talking about live TV. Yeah, it looks like the crew is repositioning. And you heard there as well that the press conference has been moved inside. It was going to be outside.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had thought that I had ended the live. Let me go back and see. Is there anybody even left in here? Jay Byerson, he said, what city in Texas? Hold on. It was like Uvalde, or I never heard if it's a small town in Texas. I don't know. Vlad, Texas, Uvalde, Texas is where the shooting happened. And it says, Texas shooting, 15 killed in attack at U.S. primary school. I guess the 15th person will be the shooter himself. Oh, it's hot as fish grease. Anyway, let Let me see, what's he saying? We have guns for fools like this. More of us need them. Wow. Pray for those children. What part of Texas? Let me see. Yep. Anyway, I love you guys. Y'all go hug on your family, love on your family. And yeah, I'll come back because I am hot. I love you guys.
Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the hood. Real boss, nigga got the hood.